motherfucking yeah. Yeah. Gotta need a Baker booming out the 87 Buick. Stepping in some Pumas, but this Molly got me booted. Hanging with my money, talking to it like it's human. Nigga, play me like a square. I spin the block like it's a Rubik's. She frightened by my diamonds, how I'm shining. Stanley Kubrick. Drip like Alex Mack, I spent them racks and turned to fluid. Pockets looking nauseous, blowing money like it's mucus. Told my nigga, get it loser, let's go shooting like it's clueless. Money tall like Iron Giant, need a hanger for these racks. The beef is crunch time, turn them niggas to a pack. Black and white diamonds, man, my wrist should be on black. All my bracelets and watches on my arms, I look like Jacks. Came up in Atlanta, me and mama had to struggle. Nerdy nigga, but I'm thuggin', it's the zone, 6 McLovin. I was down on Custer watching Martin while she suckin'. Get the wildin' out with cannons, bitch, we drumming. Choppers fertile, yeah, they bustin', yeah. Fuck around and find out, 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 yeah. Fuck around and find out, fuck around and find out, fuck around and find out, fuck around. I'm back up on my bullshit, them beans got me geeking, throwing money on these strippers like they chickens getting seasons. I got bitches across the universe, I'm pimping like I'm Steven. She gon' hit me with them Kegels, almost made me have a seizure. Nigga, run up if you wanna, chopper what I'm holding. 2 shots finna stop you while you talking like a colon. Face off with the gang, now your face is on some clothing. Hollows had that nigga fogging, Draco turned up to a model hitting poses. Yeah, I can't never stop. Bitch, I can't quit. All my niggas from the gutter. Bitch, we with the shits. I been out the pocket since a motherfucking jit. Raised my hand up in the class and told the teacher suck my dick. Fuck around and find out. 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 Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and fuck around.
All right, you scallywags. All right, you ripe grapes. All right, you polished apples. How you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. We're doing this stuff again. Um, Coffee's almost done, so I'm gonna finish that. We'll give it another run of the fuck around in MALROTH. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Nice little weekend night we have here. And yeah, we'll get into more yapping later, but I'll just run this back. Appreciate your support, your moments, your air, you know. Your existence is validated here. That's all you need, okay? So let's get it back. Watch me some Zack Fox, and I will be right back. Hello, sirs. Hello, sirs and madams. And mad at M's. Because, there's no women on the internet, so it's a mad at M. It's a little mad in the AM, and I apologize for the sniffles because the sickness is always upon me. Let me get back on screen for you guys. Show my pretty little turtle face here. Um, we got a playlist coming up at you today, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with Parasite Eve because I'm a simp. I am a simp. I like Justin Timberlake. Also, apologize for the coffee sounds. I gotta stir that shit, man. Like, what do you want from me? Um, so yeah, uh, it's another fucking producing day. Yesterday was also interesting. The holidays have just, they never stop with the surprises. Um, good and bad. And yeah, I will do nothing but show appreciation and stay silent. You know what I'm saying? That is pretty much all you really need to do. Besides the whole, what you need to do. Chop wood, carry water, guys. It's the main thing of life. But yeah, I realized that, and I was thinking about this on my walk yesterday. If I really want to sit down and understand, like, intrinsically the things about myself that are seemingly unexplained, like, the whole fact that I hate being here and I can't get away from the watchful eye of loving strangers. A lot of people like to call them my friends or, at least acquaintances, but I don't know these people. The more and more I realize that friends in general are just people I'm trapped there with, people I don't have a choice but to try to relate to. The more I realize that it's not really something I actually ever wanted, this whole relationships thing, this whole people thing. Um, and yeah, if I really want to figure out why, just intrinsically, my existence is just fraught with, wanting it to end, besides just sitting there and enjoying it, then I have to step out of my comfort zone a little bit and do things that are weird to me. So, we did do our first raid yesterday. It felt weird. I did not enjoy it to the greatest extent, but I did it, and more will happen. Probably not soon, ever, maybe, but more will happen. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to say I appreciate you, Mr. Twitch, Mr. Kick, and Mr. YouTube. I'll try not to do anything to you that I wouldn't do to myself, and just try to be respectful as possible, and all that good stuff. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. Yeah, you put me on the kind of things that people usually never learn in life. So I have to be appreciative of that. Anyways, we have Body Count. We have J Timberlake. I didn't realize how short the song was too. And we have Parasite Eve. First, let me see if this lines up with the tempo.
Yeah,
That's loud. I like loud things, but sometimes I don't want it to be too loud. Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then we'll fit this. Yeah, I hate explaining myself, but I feel like that warranted a little bit of explanation because I don't do raids and I really don't want to call it a thing, especially at this point in my career. For me to be doing that, because once again, guys, I don't like being here in general on the earth. I don't like being noticed, perceived, if you will, attempted to be understood, because for a long time I did not understand myself. I wanted other people to, and now I'm trying to, and I understand why. It's because it's kind of shitty up here. And the crazy thing is nobody's really gonna try to get down to brass tacks and get you if you don't do that for yourself. Um, and yeah, like I said, we gotta step out of the comfort zone to really get this stuff. To really get this stuff. Because I think I have to turn this down a little bit. So that needs to be mixed for sure. Let me see how the acapella sounds here. Okay, so it's a little off. Just slightly though. Just slightly. Slightly enough so I can just kind of like match them suckers up there like that. That works. That works for me.
Yeah. Timbo, hey, rock, Jay, this is what we do. I know y'all been waiting, but hey girl, I bet you you're right, out, dip. I bet you you're right, out, dip. I bet you say you right, out, dip. Hey JD, say that shit about
a boxer till I knocked that out. I been a doctor till I made that house. Oh, I had a shy little quiet girl, but now she sings opera loud. But my train is on low track now, so watch out. The music and the lights in the middle of the night. I'm getting all paid like a kid in a candy store. I can get what I want. By the end of the night, when you're hot like a light in a beat, cause you and me burn up the floor. And if you're on what I want, then you already know. Come on, me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count is blowing up all the way. Hey, sign up the trailer. Make nobody go. Make nobody go. Make nobody go.
Hey girl, I bet you're right, out, dip. I bet you're right, out, dip. I bet you say you right, out, dip.
That's what I'm talking about. Waitress, till she got that tip. Say, look at I sunk that shit. Yeah, had a hot little fight, girl, but now she just smoked, that's it. And I ain't gonna stop till I get you on top of this list. Music in the lights in the middle of the night. I'm getting all paid like a kid in a candy store. I think you got what I want. At the end of the night, when you're hot like a light in the beat, cause you and me burn up the floor. And if you're on what I want, then you already know. Come on, help me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count.
Okay. So now I need to sequence. I don't know, man. I usually like this part, but I don't know. I feel very out of it right now. Perhaps it's because we had slight real talks. I don't know, man. I always have slight real talks, I suppose. So I don't know. It just really feels like a weird weekend for me. You know, guys. You know, guys. I know, guys. I don't like to complain too much. So I'm really not gonna get into why. I'll probably complain about it when the problem's done, because I'm a fucking loser like that, and I hate people to feel sorry for me. But yeah, is really not in the producing mood. If I ever just move on from a song, and you're like, yeah, I like that one, just know it'll probably be on the channel soon if I don't, randomly leave the internet. But yeah, it's not too serious. None of my problems ever really are. None of your problems ever really are. Um, we're just kind of on the floating span of working through things and working out things. And remember, you can only really hurt yourself. So I realize, I have to stop stressing over things that don't really matter too much. But yeah, essentially, it's been a weird about 48 to 72 for me. Um, Almost got arrested the other day, so still kind of, I don't know, getting over the shock there. It's not like anybody really called the police. People just love to threaten to do it around me for some reason. Like it's really gonna like, oh no, jail, free meals, oh shit. But anyways, I like how I said I wasn't going to talk about my problems, and I proceeded to talk about my problems. It's hilarious, right? It's hilarious. It's the whole streamer thing, the streamer bug. But yeah, I essentially just move forward, and that's fine for you guys to do as well. But I understand if you want to be like a normal person and connect with people. And I assure you, I'm trying. I know people are worried. uh, At least my mom is. I define her as a person, so you know. I like to say people though because it feels awkward to just talk about your parents all the time. But it's the only people I really talk to. And even so, it's a very small amount because, talking in general, it's not fun. It's not fun for me. I do have fun here though with you guys. And I'm trying to push away the thoughts that say I'm just having fun because you're dead silent, I feel like I'd appreciate you in whatever form you are, Chatty. But I am glad that you're shutting the fuck up now. Appreciate you, Twitch and YouTube and the Kick as well. I see you, Kick. For some reason, we're growing on Kick. I think last stream where we had the weird raid and all that good shit. We actually had a Twitch chatter, which is pretty dope. I remember seeing him a couple times. Um, so yeah, it's just it's like you try to give so much gratitude, and the world still tries to just put a finger in your butthole, and it's like, don't worry, world, I love fingers in my butthole, and they're like, okay, we'll take this chainsaw, and I'm just like, what is a man to do? You try to take it, and then the world's like, well, you can take this, so why don't you take a little bit more? Why don't you take a little bit more, sir? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Truly and rightfully, I have no, say in the matter. Once again, the whole vessel thing, I really do believe that. I really do. And because I am just a vessel, I really have to sort of just say it doesn't matter too much, man, because it really doesn't. It really doesn't, you know. Everybody's gonna come in and try to hurt me, and again and again and again, and the better you get, the quote unquote happier you get, the more frequent the attacks will be. Just like any video game, if you start winning the tower defense, we'll just start sending more troops. That's how the world spins. It's how we stay interesting. That's how most wonderful things form, wonderful relationships, and at least for me, I don't know, man. Am I crazy? Am I the only one who routinely just gets bullied into friendships and shit? Like I don't actually try or endeavor. I'm just like, oh shit, this person cannot leave me alone. So now I'm here. And choosing the people sometimes works, but I have to acknowledge that I get tired of people easily. I really do. It sounds horrible, right? Like, oh no, how dare you get. No, it happens quite often. Quite often. And I have to stop feeling bad about that, man. I really do. I feel like it's just like the natural thing of life. Like we all heard "Hey Ya" by Outkast, right? You know what makes love the exception? I think love is probably the creator of that rule. Being honest, not even the exception, but like the strict, I don't know, arbitrator of how it came to be. That we're all just kind of waiting to get tired of each other. I realize a lot of people are tired of me, which is fair. I'm here every fucking day, especially on Christmas. And I know I talked about this whole Christmas algorithm a while back. I think there is kind of like a double-edged sword to posting too much during the holidays. It's like you gotta have the right amount. But I really don't care about growth. I really don't. I want changes to happen, within the bodies and the minds of the people who are connected to these moments. Not necessarily my viewers, not necessarily, my listeners or my fans or whatever you want to call yourselves, but for the people who are in your lives, for the people who you want in your lives, I hope these streams bring changes to all of them because that's really all it's about, It's about being human. It's about growing and altering our body counts. No, but yeah, kind of. It's about just changing minds. changing souls, if you will. Okay, so I did a little bit of that. We talked through it. I like yapping through it, you know. It feels good to talk things out. So once again, Chatty, appreciate you for being here. And yeah, let's go ahead and see how this sounds. Why not?
Yeah. Timbo, hey, rock, yeah. This is what we do. I know y'all been waiting, but hey girl, I bet your eyes talk you right out, dip. I bet your eyes talk you right out, dip. I bet your eyes thank you right out, dip. Hey JD, sing that shit and I
One was a boxer till I knocked that out. I played the doctor till I made that bounce. Oh, I had a shy little quiet girl, but now she sings opera loud. But my train is on road track now, so watch out. With the music and the lights in the middle of the night, I'm getting my way like a kid in a candy store. I can get that what I want. Hey, by the end of the night, when you're like a light in the beat, 'cause you and me burn up the floor. And if you don't wanna hold me, you already know. Come on, me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count is blowing up all the way. Hey, so I know put your leg up. Take nobody down. Take nobody down. Take nobody down.
Hey girl, I bet your eyes talk you right out, dip. I bet your eyes talk you right out, dip. I bet your eyes thank you right out, dip. Hey JD, sing that shit and I
That's what I'm talking about. Waitress till she got that tip. Say listen, I sunk that ship. Yeah, had a hot little fight, girl, but now she just smoked, that's it. And I ain't gonna stop till I get you on top of this list. Music and the lights in the middle of the night, I'm getting my way like a kid in a candy store. I can get that what I want. Hey, and by the end of the night, when you're like a light in the beat, 'cause you and me burn up the floor. And if you all wanna hold me, you already know. Come on, me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count is blowing up all the way. Me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count is blowing up all the way. Hey, and by the end of the night, when you're like a light in the beat, 'cause you and me burn up the floor. And if you all wanna hold me, you already know. Come on, me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count. And by the end of the night, when you're like a light in the beat, 'cause you and me burn up the floor. And if you all wanna hold me, you already know. Come on, me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count is blowing up all the way. Hey. Sound of function and take nobody down. Music in the lights in the middle of the night, I'm getting my way like a kid in a candy store. I can get that what I want. Hey, and by the end of the night, when you're like a light in the beat, 'cause you and me burn up the floor. And if you all wanna hold me, you already know. Come on, me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count is blowing up all the way. Hey. Sound of function and take nobody down. 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 Sound of function and take nobody down. Take nobody down. Take nobody down. That's what I hear her say. Laying my body down, blow it up all the way. Hey. Tell me I'm going down. That's what I hear her say. Laying my body down, blow it up all the way. Hey. Sign up, put your head down, make my body go, 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 make my body go. Sign up, put your head down, make my body go, make my body go, make my body go.
Okay. So there's that.
Yeah. 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 Timbo. Hey. Rock.
Actually,
Rock. Jay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll probably. Oh my goodness. Had a little background noise there. I'll probably come back to that. Makes it a little bit better later. We should probably move on. How much time did we waste optimally? 20 minutes? That's about average for me. A little under average, but we'll move on. Like I said. Next up, let's get some Final Fantasy in here. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Rico Nastasy. That's nasty. Indeed it is, chatter. Indeed it is. Okay. Oh yeah, 96. That sounds about right. I have been getting back into walking, and if you are a walker, if you have 2 legs and you like to use them, I will let you know a little cheat code if you love fantastic walking music, that shit that makes you feel like you're in a movie, that Spider-Man 2 GIF type shit. There is a little cheat code to that, and it is songs that are 100 BPM, around 100. So, of course, something like this, if you're out and about right now, go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it, my friend. Give a little runway walk to Rico Nasty. She does that very well. If you listen to some Rico Nasty and you're just pissed off and you're like, I need to get up this fucking aggression and shit, I need to go somewhere. A lot of people choose to drive. I choose to walk. And yeah, Rico Nasty, let's just say, you walk outside with this shit blasting through your headphones, and you're gonna feel like barking up the right tree. I don't know. That was lame. Whatever. Anyways, listen to this.
Hello? Yeah, bitch, I said I'm on my way. Hello? Yeah, bitch, I said I'm on my way. The fuck? Bitch, I'm coming. The fuck? Whoa, Kenny. Yeah, I'm the bitch with the long hair and a top off. Talk tough like a bop top. We switch the top off. Had to hit the turn quick just to get the narcs off. I'm the real deal, shawty, and you just a knockoff. Shake it, ain't no Coca-Cola.
Stop. Slow down. We need to get the cringe on here. Let's put the cringe sauce on here real quick.
With the long hair and a top
cringe. Four AM, do all your 4 AM things. Or your 6 PM things. Like me, make my own money and I buy my own weed. Touch my wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Begging for the kitty on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Do you want you a cookie? I got promoters on shows so they can say that they look. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and look. No race, I went easy 'cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like a chef. They like Rico, what you cooking? Probably wanted too high and it's hard to be. Put your shit on like a chef. They like Rico, what you cooking? Probably one of these bitches' heads. I'm better than all the rest. No, this is not a drill. Oh, this shit is not a test. You need to roll out 'cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent and sing it to the fans like the Jasmine Sullivan. My brain's too big. I just pop my rubber band. What? Bitches want my name. So what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. What? So I'm like a chef. They like Rico, what you cooking? Probably one of these bitches' heads. I'm better than all the rest. No, this is not a drill. Oh, this shit is not a test. You need to Alright, and I think that's about it there.
I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent and sing it to the fans like
Fuck, I love Rico Nasty. Am I a weirdo? I think I'm a weirdo. I don't think many people like this rapper. I'll be real. This is like a woman liking Gigs as their favorite rapper. Nothing wrong with Gigs, but yeah, I feel weird. Anyways. Let's count it up, Battle 2.
bitch, I said I'm on my way. Fuck. Bitch, I'm in the fuck. Whoa, Kenny. I'm the bitch with the long hair and the top all talk like a pop top. You get your top off. Had to hit the turn quick just to get the nerves off. I'm the real deal, shorty. You just a knockoff. Shake it up, no Coca-Cola. I'm the one that pop off. Hit me on my Motorola if you need some narcos. I've been working every day. No, I ain't never call off. Talking shit on Instagram. That pistol make you log off. It's upsetting that these bitches think they better than me. I get the bar too high and it's hard to be. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you're seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I pass every test when it's hard to see. You a stunt double shorty, you a wanna be. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. Like what? Bitches on my name, so what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. What? Bitches on my name, so what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a bitch like me. Make my own money and I buy my own weed. Touch my wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Begging for the kitty on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Do you want you a cookie? I got promoters on shows so they can say that they book me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and look. No race, I went easy 'cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like a chef. They like Rico, what you cooking? Probably one of these bitches' heads. I'm better than all the rest. No, this is not a drill. Oh, this shit is not a test. You need to roll out 'cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent and sing it to the fans like the Jasmine Sullivan. My
Okay. So there's that. There's that. I realize I may have insulted some Rico Nasty fans. And if so, I mean, you know, I'm just throwing stones randomly if it hits you. You know what I'm saying? We already discussed this earlier. Um, you know, you can only hurt yourself, my friend. You can only hurt yourself. So I'd say we have some problems we need to work out, huh? Maybe therapy. Maybe start a podcast. Maybe look at some red pill. Mm. Anyways, we're gonna move on from this. This is about average time for me, I think. Yeah, what, 9 minutes? That makes sense for me. And once again, I'll probably come back to mix it more properly. Maybe even this stream, but you know me. I'm a stupid shark, minotaur, animal creature that must continue on. Let's go, Mac Miller. Let's go, Mac Miller. I promise I won't get too depressed with this one. I'll try at least. I'll try. This is an emotional song. This is his last living album right here. So, a little emotional for me. A little emotional for me. But, you know, we keep it together. Moving forward, chop wood, carry water, all that good shit. I have conversation from swimming. One of those things that I so wish I could have, but I don't know, man. It's kind of one of those things where it's like I don't have a huge amount of need for social interaction, but once I open the floodgates for someone, you know, we're on the phone till like 3 a.m. And then, you know, what good does that really do for me? Not much, honestly. Not much. There are better things for me to be doing at 3 a.m. personally. Um, but yeah, tis what it is. I do still want it. You know, I do still want to lock in. You know, I want to be willingly a slave because that's really all we are. Just willing slaves. To whatever it may be. I've chosen, you know, this is my path. I've chosen to be a willing slave to love, you know, but with the way the world is, you're basically enlisting yourself to be a willing cuck for the rest of your fucking life, you know? Because love ain't real, you know? A lot of things aren't real, but love certainly not. And certainly not in this day and age. I don't think this tempo is right. I don't think this tempo is right at all, but we'll try it. We'll try it. So right. It's so right that it hurts. It's so right that my balls are aching right now. That's how right it is. Okay. Let me make sure this is good all the way to the end. Yeah, that's super good. Okay, so then that means this is probably right. Oh my god, I'm so fucking cringe. Ugh. I hate it. Okay, well, I need to sequence this, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Why not, right? You know what? That is just the instrumental for the song. That's hilarious. But at least the tempo's good. And I have the real song right here. The real song. Instrumentals aren't real. I'm joking. That was a joke. It was a clear joke. Anyways, let's go ahead and line this up. And yeah, a lot of people get triggered by those random thoughts that I do have that love isn't real. Bro, I define myself as love so that I don't get disappointed. You know, your girl's fucking with this other guy, this other man, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, man. You know, I am love. I create the abundance. The abundance is all around us if we look. Yada yada yada, all that bullshit that nobody really believes. That you just kind of have to live. And if you have to say you're doing shit like this, then you're already failing. But yeah, I feel like the whole thing that we trap ourselves in when we try to make loves or friendships or anything like that is just, yeah, the fact that everybody has their own choices, and there's always a limit to what we can do for people, right? And especially with nowadays age, our limits are a lot higher than we think. You got to go to other people for other shit. And if you get too, I don't want to say jealous for it, because it does feel weird when, like I'm not over here saying cucking is great. It doesn't feel fucking good, man. I just don't care. I just don't give a shit. Um, I suppose you could call me numb, but I still call myself a loving creature, because it's not like I'm gonna not do things for you, especially if I want to. And most times I want to, because I hate myself. And if I do things for other people, then I don't have to focus on the vessel that is here, you know? I don't have to focus on the fact that everything usually hurts, that most people look at me with anguish, that the world is tragically brutal to those who are aware of it. I don't have to focus on that shit when I'm making stuff for other people, Even dead people, like Mac Miller. I just make it for him as if he's still here, watching down, up, left, sideways, through my butthole, wherever he's watching, If he even is watching, I got one viewer, so it's probably not him. But yeah, I do appreciate anything that comes to me, of course, and I realize it's a turn-based game, man, with turn-based strategies. So, whatever you get could change next turn. You've played Fire Emblem, man. All it takes is one turn to turn everything around. You summon a bunch of mobs over here, and then they just kill 2 units, and you're like, well, time to reset. But in life, you can't reset, man. They just killed your fucking units. What you gonna do? Chop wood, carry water. We're gonna move on.
We ain't on the same shit, no way. You ain't from my planet, we don't speak the same language. This is an occasion, ain't it? I'm feeling good and hating. Shit, I don't recognize these faces. Yeah, where you from, where you came? Started in the basement, made it way above the top. Now I'm in the spaceship, shit is spacious. Where your life is basic. All you do is sit around the house, you getting faded. That ain't entertainment, yeah. You missing every single shot that you ain't taking. Hey kid, you could use a little bit of your imagination. It could do you right, improve a life you busy wasting. Said it's your money if you make it, otherwise it's just a conversation. Okay, why you always hating? Lacing up my sneakers, I'll be running out of patience. Yeah, it ain't your money till you make it. Otherwise, it's lacing up my sneakers, I'll be running out of patience. Yeah, it ain't your money till you make it. Otherwise, it's just a conversation. We ain't on the same shit, no way. You ain't from my planet, we don't speak the same language. This is an occasion, ain't it? I'm feeling good and hating. Shit, I don't recognize these faces. Yeah, where you from, where you came? Started in the basement, made it way above the top. Now I'm in the spaceship, shit is spacious. Everybody's famous, everybody wild, everybody dangerous. Get a couple dollars, now they act strangers. Now they wanna give a couple statements. When you really bout it, you don't say shit. Pocket full of aces, take over my city, yeah, that's really home invasions. All my homies with me getting busy, no vacations. They ain't on my way, but they waiting. Lacing up my sneakers, I'll be running out of patience. City, yeah, that's really home invasions. All my homies with me getting busy, no vacations. They ain't on my way, but they waiting. Stop it, boy, you running through your savings. Yeah, I just feel amazing. My head up in the clouds, but my feet be on the beach. They ain't on my way, but they waiting. Stop it, boy, you running through your savings. Yeah, I just feel amazing. My head up in the clouds, but my feet be on my planet, we don't speak the same language. This is an occasion, ain't it? I'm feeling good and hating. Shit, I don't recognize these faces. Yeah, where you from? Who you came with? Started in the basement, made it way above the top. Now I'm in the spaceship, in the spaceship, shit is spacious. They ain't on my way, but they waiting. Stop it, boy, you running through your savings. Yeah, I just feel amazing. My head up in the clouds, but my feet be on the pavement. Yeah, it ain't your money till you make it.
Okay. So that's that, I suppose. Listen to this last part real quick here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The sad thing about the antisocial side of us, man, you know, as great as it is, it doesn't give me energy at all, really, to talk to people. Talk to the right people, you know, it gives me hope, I suppose. But I do realize I'm still doing most of the work, just like these streams. You know, it feels quite the same because, you know, it's hard for stimulation to occur. You know, I always try to analyze people and shit, analyze and whatnot, unnecessary situations and things like that. You just gotta let it flow. And of course, as you can clearly tell from what I love to talk about, I don't really like to do that. I like to dig into things. I like to pick things apart. I like to separate them to see how they work together as components. So, you know, it's kind of crazy that it took me this long to sit down and do it with myself. You know, this man plays with himself every day, and you're not gonna like break yourself down and see how the parts work for this toy. Nah, I'll just play with my wee wee. Insane, right? Insane, right? But I feel like it's not really about how long it takes or whatever. It's really about you know, doing what you need to survive, you know, for however long you have survived. And you know, when you become aware, when you become uh, tactically able to see yourself, then that's okay. You can start picking things apart and putting them on and taking them off and shit. But people skip that vital step of just, you know, you gotta survive first for a little bit. Even if it's doing retarded shit, even if it's doing all the stuff that your parents told you should work, that obviously doesn't, you know. We're not gonna get into that. I love my elders, I love my boomers, you know. Because I could say like, oh, they fucked us over so much, but man, like, who else is gonna be in charge? You know, we're in a really weird age where I feel like nobody like has the like Elon Musk don't even have the answers, man. You know, I'm not saying that he's like, you know, the second coming of Christ or anything like that, but you know, he's a smart guy is all I was trying to say. You know, he may be whatever, you know, but you know, I'll trust a Musk before a Zuckerberg any day. I'll trust my musky self before I zuck myself. Anyways, I'm not making a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure this is good. We'll listen to it at the end. I'm moving on. I'm moving the fuck on. I really want to get 5 done today. So let's see if we can get 5 done today. Anyways, oh man, we're getting all sad again. Final Fantasy one more time. Final Fantasy one more time. Jeez, and yeah, this is a very old Mac Miller song. Uh oh god, that yeah, that it I don't know what else to say. It means a lot to me, I guess. I don't know, man. I just think it's very very weird how things turned out past couple years. It doesn't feel right to me, really. You know, since 2015, I really didn't realize we really have been declining, you know, in just general world psyche. And yeah, this is a it's an old Mac Miller joint released, I think, before, you know, this stupid game that I'm playing on the bottom screen was released. And thus this is why I really don't care to release my music if I ever make it, because I know it's kind of timeless, you know? And most people appreciate your songs long after it matters for you. So, it's a good one. It's a good one, this one. Very nice. This says 74, so I suppose I'll try 74. I think 148 is a double of that. But I'll go with the slow tempo. I'll go with the slow tempo.
Yeah, 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 yeah. This music go with my funeral. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I think it's a little off.
Music go with my funeral. Yeah. Said I was raised inside this gritty city. Riding through, you probably miss me. Said I was raised inside this gritty. Yeah. Trap and drink by myself. My thoughts harassing me. Actually, yeah. Trapped inside, just trying to get some peace of mind. This the last day of my life. It's the last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. This the motherfucking last
Sorry for that. I'll mute.
day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. Yeah, yeah. See, we swallowed in this web of lies. Never try to.
Goodness fucking gracious. I'm okay. Sometimes that's all you really need to say to yourself. Many people have bad self-talk. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Well, one thing I've noticed about people with bad self-talk, they usually have good external talk. You know, they usually have a really nice gift of the gab. It's just, you know, they don't control their brain waves because it's like, why would I need to? Everybody outside says, so happy, you know. But the internal shapes the external. I feel like in moments like that, it's just all waiting to crumble down, you know. Just waiting, waiting, debating, creating, masked up.
Yeah, yeah. You turn up my headphones.
Cringe is here. Cringe has arrived.
Yeah. This music go with my funeral. Yeah. Music go with my funeral. Yeah. Said I was raised inside this gritty city. Riding through, you probably missed me. My bicycle fell, I hit the road, the mailman almost hit me. All these sins were more than shitty. I just pray the Lord forgive me. Doing drugs is just a war with boredom, but they sure to get me. My side bitch is sorta pretty, but she got enormous titties. No, I'm worth a fortune, she just want a brand new Porsche Bentley. Had a few abortions, unfortunately, I forced them. Lord knows I'll turn a child to an orphan when I'm torn. I'm more than what I think of myself. I really have to be. Sit at home and drink by myself. My thoughts harassing me. Actually, as a matter of fact, she ain't getting back to me. Ashamed at my tragedy, my master. Yeah. Sit at home and drink by myself. My thoughts harassing me. Actually, as a matter of fact, she ain't getting back to me. Ashamed that my tragedy, my masterpiece. Yeah, trapped inside these dreams of mine. Just trying to get some peace of mind. Yeah, I've been trapped inside of dreams of mine, so you'll never get a piece. Sit at home and drink by myself. My thoughts harassing me. Actually, as a matter of fact, she ain't getting back to me. Ashamed that my tragedy, my masterpiece. Yeah, trapped inside these dreams of mine. Just trying to get some peace of mind. Yeah, I've been trapped inside of dreams of mine, so you'll never get a piece of mine. This the last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. This the motherfucking last day of my life.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's
Party
good.
like it's the last day of your life. Yeah, yeah. See, we swallowed in this web of lies. Never try to exercise. It used to be a fantasy, but now I guess it's televised. I heard the legends never die. You'll never get a piece of mine. This the last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. This the motherfucking last day of my life.
Yeah, I think I just want that one.
Party like it's
I'll use
the
this somewhere
last
else. I don't want to use this.
day of your life. Yeah, yeah. See, we swallowed in this web of lies. Never try to exercise. It used to be a fantasy, but now I guess it's televised. I heard the legends never die. Oh, this lonely hell of mine. There never was a better time to better myself. Forever I melt and float away like waves in the ocean. Stare inside of heaven's eyes, the gates will never open. I'm smoking on this field of hope. Wait until my deal gets closed. I keep getting hotter, but all I seem to feel is cold. 22 don't feel so old, but I think I'm 82. You mean to tell me God took 7 days and all he made was you? I'm out here with the kangaroos, making danger break the rules. Celebrate my date of birth with acid, get the days confused. Happiness I take from you, searching for the naked truth. I'm not.
Maybe I'll put it there. I don't know. It might work. I'll leave this here a little bit.
Making danger break the rules. Celebrate my date of birth with acid, get the days confused. Happiness I take from you, searching for the naked truth. I'm not awake, I'm in a lake, I'll swim away with you. Bitch, check out the butterfly. If you the truth, then what the fuck am I? Yeah. This the last.
Okay, that works. This is just a repeat, so do like this. And then I'm sorry I keep breathing hard. Sorry I keep breathing hard. I'm not like physically tired. I don't know, like sleepy tired. I'm just kind of tired, you know. So there's that. We're also done with this song. So there's that.
It's
the last day of the song.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you turn up my headphones? Yeah. This music go with my funeral. Yeah. Music go with my funeral. Yeah. Said I was raised inside this gritty city. Riding through, you probably missed me. My bicycle fell, I hit the road, the mailman almost hit me. All these sins we more than shitty. I just pray the Lord forgive me. Doing drugs is just a war with boredom, but they sure to get me. My bitch is sorta pretty, but she got enormous titties. Know I'm worth a fortune, she just want a brand new Porsche Bentley. Had a few abortions, unfortunately I forced them. Lord knows I'll turn a child to an orphan when I'm torn. I'm more than what I think of myself. I really have to be. Sit at home and drink by myself. My thoughts harassing me. Actually, as a matter of fact, she ain't getting back to me. Ashamed that my tragedy, my masterpiece. Yeah. Trapped inside these dreams of mine. Just trying to get some peace of mind. Yeah, I've been trapped inside of dreams of mine, so you'll never get a piece of mine. This the last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. This the motherfucking last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. Yeah. See, we swallowed in this web of lies. Never try to exercise. It used to be a fantasy, but now I guess it's televised. I heard the legends never die. Oh, this lonely hell of mine. There never was a better time to better myself. Forever I melt and float away like waves in the ocean. Stare inside of heaven's eyes, the gates will never open. I'm smoking on this field of hope, waiting till my deal gets closed. I keep getting hotter, but all I seem to feel is cold. 22 don't feel so old, but I think I'm 82. You mean to tell me God took 7 days and all he made was you? I'm out here with the kangaroos, making danger break the rules. Celebrate my date of birth with acid, get the days confused. Happiness I take from you, searching for the naked truth. I'm not awake, I'm in a lake, I'll swim away with you. Bitch, check out the butterfly. If you the truth, then what the fuck am I? Yeah. This the last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. This the motherfucking last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life.
I was focus mode.
Yeah. So where are you going? Where are you headed? Where are you going? Can I come? Can I come? Can I come? Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
I don't think I got a fade out.
You turn up my
here.
headphones.
Fade out here.
Yeah. This music go with my funeral.
Okay, we'll play it at the end. We'll play it at the end. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you're worried. Nobody's worried, actually. Nobody cares. Anyways, let's move on. Once again, you know, last day of my life. Fun things, Mac Miller, all that good stuff. But yeah, it's one of my favorite albums, guys. I really like that one. That and Blue Slide Part 2. I really like that one. Anyways, let's listen to more white guys. Yay racism. I have for you Mr. Shaq Hollow. Shaq Hollow. Hello. And Street Fighter. I'm kind of an RPG guy, but if I ever want to play games with people, I usually do fighting games, you know? Of course, I was raised with a bunch of guys, so we were more of the FPS, you know, geared towards that area as far as us gamers. Not really the sports games. My brother kind of tried to get me into sports games. Didn't really work, but I play FPSs with people too. I just wasn't very good at them. Not quite a shooter, you know? If ever I get into trouble, I will definitely try to use melee or just, I don't know, crazy concept, but we can talk it out, right, guys? Is that possible? No? Okay, then just shoot me. It's fine. But yeah, never was good at those. Not to say that I'm the greatest at a fighting game, but at least I like stand a chance, right? Anyways, we have River Road.
Still working, still waking up looking for real purpose. Still trying to figure out what it's gonna take. Still trying to find connection with some real surface level types. Back when I was young, I used to pedal bikes. Now I'm riding cross country, doing several nights in and out the Sprinter van. Pull up, get the levels right, get a bite
Sorry, I
to
keep
eat, do
breathing
the show,
hard.
and then we settle like what
know
could
it's
be a
doing
better
both
life.
ways to the
But
mic.
I'm still staring at
I
the
know it
ceiling
is.
in my bed at night. Think about what I don't got yet.
Stop
Why
breathing.
I'm not high yet. Why the last
learned that from
project was
Chocolate Rain.
something that I thought would make me something that I'm not yet.
I learned that from good old Chocolate Rain. Does anybody remember that? Am I too old? Don't answer that second question, but I wonder if anybody remembers Chocolate Rain. I should probably do something for that one. Good old meme from back in the day, you know? Give you guys something to bite on there. Anyways, let's see if this works. Yeah, that definitely works. I don't know.
Still working, still waking up looking for real purpose. Still trying to figure out what it's gonna take.
have to
Still
get rid of
trying to
some of
find
these
connection with some
drops.
real surface level types. Back when I was young, I used to pedal bikes. Now I'm riding cross country, doing several nights in and out the Sprinter van. Pull up, get the levels right, get a bite to eat, do the show, and then we settle like what could be a better life. But I'm still staring at the ceiling in my bed at night. Think about what I don't got yet, why I'm not high yet, why the last project was something that I thought would make me something that I'm not yet. It's all a work in progress. That's what they tell me, and I respond with I guess. I've been wanting to get something off my chest, but it's not time yet. It might never be time. My kid won't get no screen time. At least it's what I'd like to think. Cause my childhood was filled with tree climbs and oatmeal cream pies and looking at the street signs. I guess that he gon' be fine, but she will. I just feel like it's hard to be thrilled in times like this when our hands can't keep still. And if it's not Insta, then it's emails. There's beauty in the details. I'ma try my best to pay attention to them. Spend your day with this and it can get you through it. I ain't seen an institute since I ended schooling. Used to hate it, now my dreams take place in it. Sunshine through the blinds till I wake in it. I just got done stretching like the 8th inning. Now it's time to get something for the day's finish. I got well wishes in my cell phone from my classmates that let themselves go. Well aware that I'm well known. Know we had a stretch of time between us that you felt close to me, but it's been a minute since. Did I change it? Did they rob me of my innocence? Inner city kids I grew up with, we had some differences, but inside gymnasiums it's almost like they didn't exist. Time's ticking, my mom's 50. Told me that she been thinking about spending time different. It's more precious. What if I took the same method at 21 and the job did it? Sometimes I feel like I'm tripping for dipping out of town with my pops living still. Palms itching, but this money has not been a drip. Ain't no pattern to the way I tend to feel. It's all over the place. I'ma lower the shades and sleep in. I ran into a kid I grew up with. He shook my hand and told me no one thought you do this shit. I can't relate, but see, I understand. Cause when they hear me now compared to back then, it's like, who is this? Don't know if I changed, but the music did. In my old shit, I used to just admit things. Now I sit around and wonder, is that something you admit? Cause when I hear it, all I do is cringe. I guess I did change. 2 years in ATL. Before I moved, I had never got drunk. Now I'm getting towed up like a ACL. Meeting people that my friends idolize, that they only ever get a chance to see on ATL. Artists that they playing through a JBL. In somebody's basement, smoking, getting wasted.
Okay, no shots to Koopa Harlow, to Jack Hammer, bro, over here, but I will admit this song starts out very, very good, and then right here it's like was he just like, I need a second verse? Did he freestyle this part? Like, what the fuck is happening with all of this? Personally, I just think it goes on too long. It's fine. I'm using it for a short, right? Obviously, so we'll just like use this part, and then this part will just be for my listening pleasure, because I don't know, I'm that weirdo who just makes songs and then walks 4 miles with them because I fucking can, you know, because I have a choice to, because I'm not going to be able to when I'm old and decrepit and can't walk, which may be, you know, closer than I realize at this point in my life. But Who cares? Utilizing the time that I have wisely, wasting it wisely. That's all it is, man. It's all a fucking waste. All of it. You know, if there was really anything that was definite, this will certainly have value, my friend. No worries. This is it. This is what you need to do. Then the boomers would have taught it to us. And as a matter of fact, they tried to. I just wish they were right about what it was. But yeah, we are about done. Also, my PC is about dead. And like I said, oh my goodness, look at me. I'm a little bit of a rapper here. Did you hear that? Did you hear the little rhyme there that I did? Yeah, like I just mentioned, I am gonna walk today for a little bit. I believe I'm just gonna go to the local coffee shop and get a little morning coffee. I'll probably leave at 6 or 7. Oh no! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the brain rot. I don't know why it happens so often now. Like, is anybody realizing this? That like as soon as the 6-7 meme that came out, like we're all like every time, there's like a time or like an amount or whatever. I don't know how many times I've gotten 67 since this change, but it's been a lot, man. Me and the cats are just looking at us like, okay. Anyways, let's finish it.
Only ever get a chance to see on ATL. Artists that they playing through a JBL. In somebody's basement, smoking, getting wasted. Something in the air and I can taste it. 2018, I couldn't be on my own. Every night I call a girl and fall asleep on the phone. I guess it was how I cope with leaving from home. Discipline, I gotta keep it controlled. It gets more difficult to rap every day. Cause it's less and less things that feel like worth saying. Nothing is for sure except life sure ends. I tried to keep that in mind, but it's not working. Only ever get a chance. Still working, still waking up looking for real purpose. Still trying to figure out what it's gonna take. Still trying to find connection with some real surface level types. Back when I was young, I used to pedal bikes. Now I'm riding cross country, doing several nights. In and out the sprinter van, pull up, get the levels right. Get a bite to eat, do the show, and then we settle like what could be a better life. But I'm still staring at the ceiling in my bed at night. Think about what I don't got yet, why I'm not high yet. Why the last project was something that I thought would make me something that I'm not yet. It's all a work in progress. That's what they tell me, and I respond with I guess. I've been wanting to get something off my chest, but it's not time yet. It might never be time. My kid won't get no screen time. At least it's what I'd like to think. Cause my childhood was filled with tree climbs and oatmeal cream pies and looking at the street signs. I guess that he gon' be fine or she will. I just feel like it's hard to be thrilled in times like this when our hands can't keep still. And if it's not instant, then it's emails. There's beauty in the details. I'm trying my best to pay attention to them. Spend your day with this and it can get you through it. I ain't seen an institute since I ended schooling. Used to hate it, now my dreams take place in it. Sunshine through the blinds till I wake in it. I just got done stretching like the 8th inning. Now it's time to get something for the day's finish.
Not gonna spend too much more time on this one than I need to. I think. Hold on. Wait, did we do everything? I thought I had one more thing. Oh, I do. I do. Oh my goodness, I'm such a simp. I'm such a simp. It's okay. It's all right to be a simp. As long as the girl actually likes you. Or, you could just never tell them anything and just constantly make things in the honor of the simpitude. Um, yeah. Let me stop ranting on platitudes and get to what we're getting to here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Lament of Innocence and Childish Gambino. So this is Castle Gambino, Castleish Gambinolish, Castleish Gambelmont, and yeah, I really like this game. I thought it was Castlevania 64 for a long time until I opened my eyes and stopped staring at the beautiful anime woman. And yeah, it's a good song, both of these. Please enjoy. This will be our last one for the night. Mostly just because my stomach hurts, I'm embarrassed, and I want to do different things with my life. I'm sorry if I'm not the happiest streamer. I will never change to be the happiest streamer because I'm just not the happiest person. But nevertheless, I try to give you guys the best show possible here. To my greatest ability, which I do have some pretty great abilities. Let's be real. My abilities, pretty fucking great. Just for me, for what I like to do with my life, I don't like the results that my abilities usually get. So I try to, actively give what's gonna get me back. Things that are worthwhile to me. Quick example of that, I used to do a lot of dancing videos because I loved to dance. And it just doesn't give me the correct internet attention, if you know what I mean. Anyways, guys, let's listen to Time for a little bit, along with Lament of Innocence OST. That's pretty good. Just make sure that's good up here. Okay, so let's see how this works. That is so fucking slow. Okay. Goodness gracious. Your long ass intro, too. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, that kind of works. This needs a fat mix. This needs that big booty mix. This needs that mixalicious Rex. So before we even get to sequencing, we'll go ahead and start mixing it. I really wish I could have found the acapella for this. Did I actually find the acapella for this? I feel like these blank Childish Gambino songs, they just automatically have the acapellas with them, but it doesn't seem to be in my samples folder. I was trying to get everything all ready for you guys today before stream. But it seems even when we try our hardest, we still fail. I know it, you know it, we all know it. So here's what it is, tisk tisk. Oh well, move the fuck on. It's just like this, guys. I am somebody who you've probably noticed. I hate being late. It's probably one of my biggest pet peeves. And so when I am late, I'm just like, apologies, let's get started. Like I have the shortest amount of apologetic energy because it's just not needed and it pisses me off. in an intrinsic way whenever people come in and they give me like 8 million excuses for why they're late. I'm just like, fucking get started, you bitch. Like, shut up, please. So that is what we're doing. That is what we're doing. You know, I feel like you really don't care about the details. Nobody does. You know, we can act all we want, man. But when most people ask, how are you? They don't want a long answer. That's it, you know? You could have a bad answer, you could have a good answer. But they don't want a long answer. And that should let you know a lot of things about, you know, just the nature of humans, you know? Very self-serving creatures. Very much. Not to say that's a bad thing, but you know, you got to realize what we're working with here. What parameters we have to mold in the first place, you know? We're not coming in with blank slates, guys. We're not coming in with everybody at the same stats as you. Like I wish we were. I keep going back to this one SZA lyric, man. I keep pretending everybody's as good as me. They're not, man. They're not. We all got different power levels. There are some oranges, there are some blues, purples, and there's definitely a lot of commons. I'm not going to say what color they are because that's racist. Anyways. That's for the end. I think that's for the end, this part right here. So I'll probably just repeat it. Yeah. This goes higher, right? There's nothing else that really happens here. Okay, yeah. Nothing else really happens. Nothing else really happens. Okay. Coolio, schoolio. You heard. Maybe like there. Nope. Actually, hold up. Man, I think I need this. Yeah. Oh, I'm dumb. That's not the right part. There we go. Okay, I choose what I need. Yeah. Hold on. I think we'll do this right here. I think we'll do this right here. Actually, I think we'll do it here. Yeah, that works. Don't tell me trying to feel it. Okay, so at the I'm just trying to feel it part. I take this back here, and then Mm, mm. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I like it this way. I like it this way. Hold on 1 second though. I want to do Oh yeah, that sounds better. Already way more in love with it. Off rip. Okay. Alright. I think I'm done. I think I'm just done. I think I'm just done. Okay, so as our last final closing statements here, I do want to thank you all for stopping by the stream. It's been fun. It's been great. Whatever fuel you gave me, I do appreciate. Pure gratitude, because I know a lot of the songs I make, a lot of the shit that he's here, you know, I don't even really call it making. A lot of songs that I facilitate here, they're trash, they're awful, they're terrible, but I'm just here to facilitate feelings, no matter what they are. I'm glad that you have them. I'm glad that you listen to them. I'm glad that it gives me fuel, even though the hate fuel is a little bit more potent than the love fuel. And also I really feel like we misconstrue that word a lot here over in the English language, the love word. So whatever you want to give to me, I appreciate. Whatever presents you have here, I appreciate. And we're just gonna run back through the songs, through the list. I'll be here for maybe another 20, 30 or so minutes, just playing what we did today, which just so happens to be this one right here, Childish Gambino, Castlevania. We have Dudley River theme, what was that? Jack Harlow, yep, yeah, Jack Hammer, bro. We got two Mac Millers, Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger. We have Final Fantasy Rico Nasty, and last but not least, Justin Timberlake with the Parasite Eve. I do thank you. We also are going to play the Frost song at the end because I really like the Frost song. I'm not going to say I played it all day yesterday, but I did make it yesterday. And I did play it a lot yesterday. A lot yesterday. Anyways, appreciate you being here. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. See you next time.
For the
working. Still waking up looking for real purpose. Still trying to figure out what it's gonna take. Still trying to find connection with some real surface level types. Back when I was young, I used to pedal bikes. Now I'm riding cross country doing several nights. In and out the sprinter van. Pull up, get the levels right. Get a bite to eat, do the show, and then we settle like what could be a better life. But I'm still staring at the ceiling in my bed at night. Thinking about what I don't got yet. Why I'm not high yet. Why the last project was something that I thought would make me something that I'm not yet. It's all a work in progress. That's what they tell me, and I respond with I guess. I've been wanting to get something off my chest, but it's not time yet. It might never be time. My kid won't get no screen time. At least it's what I'd like to think. Cause my childhood was filled with tree climbs and oatmeal cream pies and looking at the street signs. I guess that he gon' be fine, but she will. I just feel like it's hard to be thrilled in times like this when our hands can't keep still. And if it's not instant, then it's emails. There's beauty in the details, so I'ma try my best to pay attention to them. Spend your day with this and it can get you through it. I ain't seen an institute since I ended schooling. Used to hate it, now my dreams take place in it. Sunshine through the blinds till I wake in it. I just got done stretching like the 8th inning. Now it's time to get something for the day's finish. I got well wishes in my cell phone from my classmates that let themselves go. Well aware that I'm well known. Know we had a stretch of time between us that you felt close to me, but it's been a minute since. Did I change or did they rob me of my innocence? Inner city kids I grew up with, we have some differences, but inside gymnasiums it's almost like they didn't exist. Time's ticking, my mind's 50. Told me that she been thinking about spending time different. It's more precious. What if I took the same method at 21 and the doc did it? Sometimes I feel like I'm tripping for dipping out of town where my pops living still. Palms itching, but this money is not been a drip. Ain't no pattern to the way I tend to feel. It's all over the place. I'ma lower the shades and sleep in. I ran into a kid I grew up with. He shook my hand and told me, no one thought you'd do this shit. I can't relate, but see, I understand. Cause when they hear me now compared to back then, it's like, who is this? Don't know if I changed, but the music did. In my old shit, I used to just admit things. Now I sit around and wonder, is that something you admit? Cause when I hear it, all I do is cringe. I guess I did change. 2 years in ATL. Before I moved, I had never got drunk. Now I'm getting towed up like a ACL. Meeting people that my friends idolize, that they only ever get a chance to see on ATL. Artists that they playing through a JBL. In somebody's basement, smoking, getting wasted. Something in the air and I can taste it. 2018, I couldn't be on my own. Every night I call a girl and fall asleep on the phone. I guess it was how I cope with leaving from home. Discipline, I gotta keep it controlled. It gets more difficult to rap every day, cause it's less and less things that feel like worth saying. Nothing is for sure except life sure ends. I tried to keep that in mind, but it's not working.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you turn up my headphones? Yeah. This music go with my funeral. Yeah. Music go with my funeral. Yeah. Said I was raised inside this gritty city. Riding through, you probably missed me. My bicycle fell, I hit the road, the mailman almost hit me. All these sins were more than shitty. I just pray the Lord forgive me. Doing drugs is just a war with boredom, but they sure to get me. My side bitch is sorta pretty, but she got enormous titties. Know I'm worth a fortune, she just want a brand new Porsche Bentley. Had a few abortions, unfortunately, I forced them. Lord knows I'll turn a child to an orphan when I'm torn. I'm more than what I think of myself. I really have to be. Sit at home and drink by myself. My thoughts harassing me. Actually, as a matter of fact, she ain't getting back to me. Ashamed that my tragedy, my masterpiece. Yeah, trapped inside these dreams of mine. Just trying to get some peace of mind. Yeah, I've been trapped inside of dreams of mine, so you'll never get a piece of mine. This the last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. This the motherfucking last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. Yeah, see we swallowed in this web of lies. Never try to exercise. It used to be a fantasy, but now I guess it's televised. I heard the legends never die. Oh, this lonely hell of mine. There never was a better time to better myself. Forever I melt and float away like waves in the ocean. Stare inside of heaven's eyes, the gates will never open. I'm smoking on this field of hope, waiting till my deal gets closed. I keep getting hotter, but all I seem to feel is cold. 22 don't feel so old, but I think I'm 82. You mean to tell me God took 7 days and all he made was you? I'm out here with the kangaroos, making danger break the rules. Celebrate my date of birth with acid, get the days confused. Happiness I take from you, searching for the naked truth. I'm not awake, I'm in a lake, I'll swim away with you, bitch. Check out the butterfly. If you the truth, then what the fuck am I? Yeah. This the last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. This the motherfucking last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life. Yeah. So where are you going? Where are you headed? Where are you going? Can I come? Can I come? Can I come? We ain't on the same shit, no way. You ain't from my planet, we don't speak the same language. This is an occasion, ain't it? I'm feeling good and hating. Shit, I don't recognize these faces. Yeah, where you from, where you came from? Started in the basement, made it way above the top. Now I'm in the spaceship, in the spaceship. Shit is spacious, where your life is basic. All you do is sit around the house, you getting faded. That ain't entertainment, yeah. You missing every single shot that you ain't taking. Hey kid, you could use a little bit of your imagination. It could do you right, improve a life you busy wasting. Said it's your money if you make it, otherwise it's just a conversation. Okay, why you always hating? Lacing up my sneakers, I'll be running out of patience. Yeah, it ain't your money till you make it, otherwise it's just a conversation. We ain't on the same shit, no way. You ain't from my planet, we don't speak the same language. This is Started in the basement, made it way above the top. Now I'm in the spaceship, Everybody's famous, everybody wild, everybody dangerous. Get a couple dollars, now they act strangers. Now they wanna give a couple statements. When you really bout it, you don't say shit. Pocket full of aces, take over my city, yeah, that's really home invasions. All my homies with me getting busy, no vacations. They ain't on my way, but they waiting. Stop it, boy, you running through your savings. Yeah, I just feel amazing. My head up in the clouds, but my feet be on the pavement. Yeah, it ain't your money till you make it. Otherwise, it's just a conversation. We ain't on the same shit. No way. You ain't from my planet, we don't speak the same language. This is an occasion, ain't it? I'm feeling good and hating. Shit, I don't recognize these faces. Yeah, where you from, who you came from? Started in the basement, made it way above the top. Now I'm in the spaceship, spacious.
bitch like me. Make my own money and I buy my own weed. Touch my wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Begging for the kitty on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Do you want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they book me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I went easy cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like a chef. They like, Rico, what you cooking? Probably one of these bitches' heads. I'm better than all the rest. No, this is not a drill. Oh, this shit is not a tag. You need to roll out cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Niggas singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. My rank's too big. I just pop my rubber band. Yeah. What? Bitches on my take my soul. What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Timbo, hey, rock, Jay, yeah, yeah. This is what we do. I know y'all been waiting, but hey girl, I bet your eyes get right out. I bet your eyes talk you right out. I bet your eyes thank you right out. Hey JD, sing that shit and I.
One was a boxer till I knocked that out. I played the doctor till I made that house. Oh, I had a shy little quiet girl, but now she sings opera loud. But my train is on road track now, so watch out. With the music and the lights in the middle of the night, I'm getting all day like a kid in a candy store. I can get that what I want. Hey, and by the end of the night, when you're hot like a light, it'll be good, so we'll need burn off the floor. And if you're on what I'm on, you already know. Come on, me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count is blowing up all the way. Hey, sign up, put your name down. Take nobody down. Take nobody down. Take nobody down.
Hey girl, I bet your eyes get right out. I bet your eyes get right out. I bet your eyes thank you right out. Hey JD, sing that shit and I.
That's what I'm talking about. Waitress, till she got that tip. Say, listen, I sunk that shit. Yeah, had a hot little fight, girl, but now she just smoked, that's it. And I ain't gonna stop till I get you on top of this list. Music in the lights in the middle of the night, I'm getting all day like a kid in a candy store. I can get what I want. And by the end of the night, when you're hot like a light, it'll be good, so we'll be burned off the floor. And if you're on what I'm on, then you already know. Come help me, I'm going down. That's what I heard her say. Baby, my body count is blowing up all the way. Hey, settle the chilling down. Take nobody 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 down. Settle the chilling down. Take nobody down. Take nobody down. Take nobody down.
Her name is Maxie. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. close. But if I ever tell you about Maxie, you're gonna say I don't know what I know. But murder she wrote, I like it. Murder she wrote, I like it. Murder she wrote, na. When I saw you, I remember the feeling of the summer. My fire was for the light timber. Tiptoeing and catching like a ninja. Ease back and give me some time to process. I need a little more time with you as an option. Give me some time to process. I need a little more time to visit. Dispatch, we're gonna need to call him when I get that. Slim with them thighs, the mismatch. Sweet in your spicy tic tac. Dispatch, every time you call, I never miss that. You are the one, I guess that I could be wrong. Because it's I hear your body calling my I go outside, I know anything you did to me. If I do you wrong, I'm sorry. Nobody do you like I do. You never say nobody move like I move. You know say I do me, I do you. When I saw you, I remember the feeling of December. My fire was for the light timber. Tiptoeing and catching like a ninja. Ease back and give me some time to process. I need a little more time with you as an option. Give me some time to process. I need a little more time to visit my life.
And yeah, that's about it. That's the whole stream. That's the whole thing. Um, like I mentioned earlier, we're really not the rating type. I prefer not to be seen nor heard. But yeah, I have a capacity for social interaction, just like anyone, just like everyone, you know. And although I'm still in the pre-2010s era of internet, where I realize there's, just a bunch of scammers, there's no women on the internet, be careful who you talk to, all that good stuff. The aforementioned cops almost getting calling on me, was basically the last, IRL social interaction I had. And I'm outside every day. I go on walks and stuff, and I just see things, and I'm just like, if you really want to kill yourself, you really don't want to be here, and you really want to understand why, then it probably lies in the fact that I'm on this second world most of my life, and you know, I don't want to be seen on it. I feel like I kind of have to. I feel like I kind of have to a certain extent, especially since the IRL shit really isn't doing it for me, right? But either way, I appreciate you guys sticking around for this long, reaching the end and whatnot. I do like endings, I do. We'll be back next time, probably with more gaming, more gaming. Yeah. And we'll do a raid again, maybe one day, but give me time to get acclaimed to just how that feels. It doesn't feel normal to me. I suppose it's not. It's kind of like putting contacts in for the first couple times. It's like touching your eyeball, man. It's not normal, but at the same time it is normal, right? So, once again, thank you Kick, thank you YouTube, and thank you Twitch. I really do appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.